So what will it be? Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. If you're looking for extra work, talk to Ozesrt. They'll fix you up. Now,
be careful.
You'll excuse me.
Alfred, you're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay. A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude. The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him. Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail. The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity. If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach, and they don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid. I have eyes within Dragon's Reach. They tell me that all correspondence from other holds are sent to the Jarl's private chambers. It's a well-known fact that the Steward keeps all of the records on Whiterun's prisoners in a large book. My sources tell me you can find that book in a study in his quarters. Change Arn's entry in the book to anything you want, and they'll be forced to let him go after he serves a few weeks. You watch yourself out there.
Make it quick.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Long life to you, Thane. Lead the way. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Lead on. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow. Still here. Hold!
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Alfred? Arn? Never heard of him. I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weighted carries in Whiterun from now on. I
If you
think
have
he'll
need
be
of hunting
quite
supplies,
pleased.
then you've come to the right place.
I'll just go out there.
Still here.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Out with it. You did the job and you did it clean. That's good. We could use the coin. The owner of this place just inherited. Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
Looking for work. Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new identity. More importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Battleborn clan to the Thieves Guild. We're still growing by leaps and bounds thanks to you, and other merchants moved into the space outside the flagon. You're a natural. Never seen anything like it. We got a long way to go, but don't let that bother you. It's a lot farther than we've been in years. I had, if break-ins are more your thing, this business is a... Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
behind you.
My money's on the big one. Victory is yours! I submit! Mercy!
I've got your... Still here. I've got your back.
Take a good look around.
Oh. Ooh, nicely done. Here's your share. Good. My clients are getting impatient. We want to waylay a shipment on the... Now, that's what I like to hear.
I'm right.
Off you go.
Watch it.
Back with... Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be... I bet you are. Which one do you want? The owner of this place just inherited... Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
I've got your back.
Well, fine. I guess you'll need your... I handle... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to... Jeet Caravan brought this shop a nice piece from El... Good. Here's what you need to do.
Still here.
I don't know what you're made of, but I've never seen anyone tackle this many jobs without ending up dead or in jail. We got half of Skyrim back under our wing, and the coin's starting to flow. Now, if you're ready, I've got another special job for you. I want you to head out to Markov and speak to Endon. He's a silversmith. He has some kind of shop there. His father was a good friend of the guild back in the day, and we could really use his family's influence back on our side. Be careful. Out there. Well, something trouble. Here's your share. Well done.
Be careful. Hey, watch it!
I'm right behind you.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Mercy!
Azura curse!
I've got your back.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn. Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan.
Something you need.
Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm.
It's anyone's guess. I'm
Look,
sure my
I talked to
wife
the
would
Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured... Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable. I'll pay you well for its return, and I can also prove to be quite a valuable ally to the Thieves Guild.
Idiot! Can't you do anything right?
What?
You've more than
What did I
proven
do
that
for
the
these
Thieves
now?
Guild is back on
I
its
was
feet
just
in our
standing
city,
here.
and earned every
You were
bit of
just
your
standing
reward.
there when you were supposed to be
Tell
serving
Delvin that
drinks
he can
to our
count on me to
customers.
provide the influence
Shouldn't
around
you be
here with the
helping
right
me
people
then,
when he needs
wife
it.
of mine?
If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a fence. It's the least I can
And
do.
your better half is telling you to stop being an idiot and serve the customers
When you get
their
back to
drinks.
Riften, tell Delvin this new arrangement's working out quite well.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done! Now you're mine!
Out with it. You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. I hear Endon's quite pleased to have his merchandise back. He's a powerful ally in Markarth. Should help the guild regain a foothold in the west. Success means the guild is getting stronger. We've picked up another merchant and a new recruit. Being a thief is like a second skin for you, ain't it? Never seen anything like it. If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex's respect. Now that'd be something, eh? I had. If breaking's more your thing, taking an easy job, eh? Well, here's everything you need. You get caught, but we've never heard of you.
Be careful!
Still here. Huh?
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
What's the hurry? I'm right behind you.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
I spent my life serving Tal. Talos created the Empire. Think they'd show them more respect. He knows that. They all know that.
I've got your back.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Good to see you again, friend.
Still learning the ropes, but I'll get the hang of it.
I'm right behind you.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. I can't believe it. You have them already? Here, take this. This should cover your end of the work nicely. Until next time.
I've got your back.
Oh, this kind of work suits you. And it's going to end up making you rich. Oh, you're back. If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Well, I never thought I'd see the guild this way ever again. The place is greater than what it used to be when Gallus was running the show. Contacts are springing up all over, and I've got young footpads beating down the door to join up. I've got one last special request of you. Finish this one, and all of Skyrim's ours for the taking. Got word from Torsten Kruse in Windhelm that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do. What's the matter? Afraid of getting your hands dirty?
Right behind. I've got your back. Still here. I've got your back.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought. No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine? Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know. Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process. Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranja. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Yes, can I help you with something? Fiotli. Fiotli. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain. How dare you! You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing. Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's a guild of Altmer thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me. If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fences in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. I don't know. Rumor has it she was murdered, butchered by a madman. I really try and stay out of such things. Torsten might think Linway or myself are responsible for Fjotli's death, but I can assure you nothing could be further from the truth. I'm sorry I misled you. Return when this is over and we'll talk about my...
Nothing here after all.
I'm right behind you.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Oh, pardon me.
The cruel
Stay in your way?
It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fjótli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Told Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
I'm right behind you. Yes, my thing? Okay, got it.
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of this cistern room, we can begin.
Yes, my thing? Okay, got it.
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being Guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader, and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of Guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agree.
Vex?
Sure, why not?
Carlia?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you Guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life.
Now everyone, get back to work.
I suppose you deserve it. Couldn't do any worse than Mercer, anyway.
You need anything. Anything at all. Don't hesitate to ask. Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for. But we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your Guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale.
Better than ever. With the guild back on its feet, there's more coin to throw around.
What are you doing that for?
Couldn't be busier.
Let's just hope it stays this way for a long time.
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale. I think by now, most within the guild are well aware of what transpired between Mercer Frey and ourselves. The notion that the Nightingales are a fictive group has long since passed. If you wish to wear your Nightingale armor within the guild, I'm certain that no one would give it a second thought. It was good speaking with you again.
Still here.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good shot.
Before we get down to business, I've got something I need you to do. Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here. The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across Skyrim. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I've bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion. Actually, I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss. You'll find Rasad with his caravan. Just don't do anything stupid when you get there.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
I've got your back. Still here.
It is our most favorite company. I'm feeling much better now, thanks to you. Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me. Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Ozesrt. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolli say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthis there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. You've been kind. I thank you.
I'm right behind you.
I get so tired sometimes, but I'm not satisfied until I finish every task.
My title is just a formality. I've always been in charge around here. Ah, yes. Sarthis. A thorn in my side for the last few years. I've tried repeatedly to eradicate that meddler, but he has ears within the city guard. Gives us the slip every time we raid the warehouse. However, if you'd wish to eliminate that burden for me, well, let's just say it would go a long way with earning my favor. Good. Here, take the key to the warehouse. Pay dear old Sarthis a visit, and tell him Maven sends her regards, would you? Out of my way.
Dragon's
I've got your back.
Hold! Now cast!
Come here! I'll gut you like a horker!
I'm right behind you.
the throne suits. Results speak volumes over words, and you've just proved it. Did you happen to discover where the Fetcher was getting his skooma from? Then I want you to head out there immediately and eliminate all of them. I can't afford to have another Sarthis blunder into Riften because they think we're too lazy to disrupt their pitiful operation. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften. Good. Make sure not one of them escapes alive. I believe we're done.
In the ancient...
I've got your back.
We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones. You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you, and what do you want? Yes, I've heard the guild is rising back to power. An alliance would be most beneficial to both parties. I will consider the offer, but I'll have to discuss it with the other caravans. Ah, moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer, and accept. Take my word to the leaders of your guild and tell them we look forward to a prosperous and profitable future. If you happen upon any of our caravans in your travels, we'd also be more than willing to pay you a fair sum for any of your stolen goods. Give my regards to Tonilia. Tell her I'll contact her soon. The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
I've got your back.
I'm right behind you.
Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back.
The throne suits me, don't you think? Really? I wrote that off a long time ago. Well, I suppose I need to fulfill my end of the bargain.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
My title is just a formality. I'll send my men to secure any of the remaining goods you've left behind. We can't have that substance falling into the wrong hands now, can we? Here, this should suffice as your cut of the... or rather, a reward for your actions. Now, if you'll excuse me. So, I've been hearing your name in court quite a bit lately. I've been informed by my steward that you've made quite an impression in the Rift. The people won't stop blathering about you. Oh, don't pretend to be modest. I'm talking about your new role as champion. Apparently, you've taken my people under your wing. If you think you can steal my throne by winning the hearts of the people, that's where you're wrong. Keep that in mind. However, since it wouldn't behoove me to make you disappear, I'd rather have you on my side as Thane of Riften. You damn well better. I've checked with my court, and apparently you're fully eligible. There's nothing standing in the way of presenting you the title. I expect that you'll distance yourself from the affairs of state. In other words, keep your nose out of my business, and we'll do just fine. Just remember that you're only a part of my court. This doesn't make you one of the family. I guess all that's left is to bestow the title. What were those words again? Doesn't matter. The title is yours. I henceforth name you Thane of Riften. Don't disappoint me. I believe we're done. Throne suits me, don't you think?
I'm right behind you.
Stick to the rules and you'll end up rich. Break them.
Yeah, good. I'll contact some of my people and have them prepare some shipments right away. Good job. Here, let me give you something for all the legwork.
All right then.
Need something?